What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Astrology Pill. I am the astrological physician, and today we're going to be talking about the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. So for those of you who don't know about eclipses mark a new cycle for the next 6 months, depending on where it falls in your chart. And so this eclipse being in Sagittarius, it falls on that Sagittarius-Gemini axis. And so the Sagittarius-Gemini axis is all about learning, teaching, philosophies, and knowing your local community, your neighborhood. Means more than just that, but for the most part, this is what we're going to be focusing on when it comes to this eclipse and goals. But when you set a goal, you must find a way to reach it. And that's why this Gemini energy plays such a big part in this lunar eclipse. Because we just moved into the North Node just moved into Gemini, South Node just moved into Sagittarius. And currently we're sitting at 29 degrees in both signs. And the 0 and 29 degrees of any sign are the critical degrees. Those are what is known as the most critical degrees of that sign, 0 and 29 degrees. With the South Node being in Sagittarius, the eclipse in Sagittarius, I feel like the outroar, the outbreak, all of the chaos going on over the protests and rioting has a lot to do with this 29th degree in Sagittarius. Sagittarius wants to bring truth. It also, being ruled by Jupiter, expands everything that it touches. And so I feel like a lot of these issues that we're going on are being expanded. They're being blown out of proportion so that we can start to see the truth. With Venus still currently retrograde in Gemini, we must start to bring harmony in our communities, in our local neighborhoods. And that's going to help us reach more of these long-term goals that we may set for ourselves. We also might have to spend a little, find out where we might need to put more value in things that will help us learn more about what it is that we're working towards as far as long-term goals are concerned. We may have to begin to love one another more. I'm starting to see people show that love, but in general, I'm seeing more love being spread amongst the community. Gemini has quite quick and shifty energy, and with Venus going retrograde in Gemini, we have to start to find balance through this. It's not going to stop being shifty, and Gemini is just going to be Gemini. So we're just going to have to find ways to find balance through the change. Mars is in Pisces, and it's squaring this lunar eclipse. Mars wants us to fulfill our desires. Mars is our action, it's our drive, it's our fight. It wants to fight for something. In Pisces, Pisces is very dreamy, and with Neptune in Pisces about 5 degrees away from Mars at the time of this eclipse, it's enhancing this idea of chasing the dream. But it's in square to this lunar eclipse, and while we're trying to accomplish goals or set these goals, and we're also trying to do the work that will lead up to accomplishing this goal, as we're trying to find more harmony in our communities and spread more love amongst one another in our neighborhoods, in our local communities, Mars is being challenged to this ideal. This is very ideal, for us to be in such harmony. Obviously, our nation hasn't been the most harmonious at times. However, Neptune is a very ideal planet, and Neptune in Pisces is very much about this romanticized idea of whatever, because it's not just about the community, it's about our goals and what the direction is that we want to move forward. So the astrology pill today for the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius is to keep the dream alive, but focus on the attainable goal. We can get caught up in the idealism of a thing. We can get caught up in the dream. But what you should focus on is what you can control. And currently, we can control ourselves. In our communities, we can control whether we do things out of love or we do things out of spite. We can control how balanced we are as a person. We can control what we choose to do every day. We can choose to learn something new that will affect us or benefit us in the future. But we have to focus on working towards the goal and not focusing on the goal itself. So I hope this has been helpful for everybody out there who wants to know more information on the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius and what that means for your life. I ask that you continue to like, share, comment, subscribe to our channel, and keep checking us out every single week as we come with more videos for you guys to help you guys figure out what's going on in your life and the world around you.